Alright guys, so I'm gonna give you guys two videos because like I was having a good time yapping on the camera. But people will hate you for your confidence. It's gonna be the title of this one. For example, like I'll just be like out in public or whatever. Like I'll just be buying a sandwich or like at Publix or whatever because I'm in Florida and we eat Publix. So yeah, people will hate you for your confidence. Like I would walk around like happy, like for real. Like I'll even be singing, like doing something dumb, you know. And like people will look at you like they hate. They look at you like they're the devil. Like it's insane. But people will also love it too. Like you know, people will actually. There's people that show you love or whatever. They smile at you, but you have to remember the same amount of hate you get is you're gonna get the same amount in love, like for real. Like people will love you too, and it's gonna make you more bold. Like it's gonna make you more bold. Like you're not really gonna, when you're on SR, it's gonna make you more bold. Like you're not gonna care. Like even though they look at you dirty, you're gonna look at them back and say God bless you. Like I've done this. It's happened to me one time where I was walking outside the Publix with my sandwich, and I made like a video for my IG story. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, guys, I just got this sandwich, this and that, whatever. I was just saying, like, I was just going throughout my day because I'd be talking the same way I talk to you guys, the same way I talk to people on the gram. And I was just like, oh yeah, guys, I just got this sandwich. It's about to be busted. It's about to be bust. I always do that. Like, I don't know. I just be doing that, whatever. I find it funny. Some people find it funny too. Some people don't, whatever. But every time I eat something or I get something like good to eat, whatever, I take a video of it. I'm like, guys, this is finna be bussing, guys, finna be buzzing. I be doing that all the time. Like even with people around me, they be looking at me dirty, guys. Like they look at me like they hate to see you happy. Like they want you to be like they really want you to be miserable like them. Like they just don't appreciate that you're not miserable like them. Like that's insane to think of, you know. Like that's insane. Like I will never like let that get to me. Like sometimes it gets to you though, because it happens, because you know, like people like to act tough, like, oh yeah, you know, nothing gets to me, you know, I don't care, whatever. But things get to you. Like if it happens too many times in a row, like things will get to you, and you know, like you just have to brush it off. But when you're on SR, you actually care less and less. Like as time goes on, you still like do whatever you want, and you just keep not caring, you know. Like also like you will run into like exes and things like that or whatever, like old friends too, whatever, and you just look at them and then you just look at them like how like loser they are, whatever. Not saying that they're like bad people or anything, but it's like you see like how they're on the same stuff or whatever. They're not even trying to better themselves or whatever. I know I'm not anywhere special I want yet, but like in my mentality, like I already know, like I know where I'm going. Like trust me. And I've been making moves, and it's like super obvious I've been making moves and that I'm like way happier. But like you're gonna run into like people from your past or like whatever, you know, and you're really not like you know how it's hard to let go of friends or whatever, and you think about it like back then like that. Like when you're on this journey, you really don't care. Like whoever shows you love and treats you right. Whoever doesn't. It even goes for family. Like you really don't care if like family like I would care like my immediate family like stop talking to me, like obviously. But like in general, like even like this like cousins or whatever, like distant like relatives, if they like do anything to you or whatever, you really don't care if they're like weird to you. You just like brush it off. You're like, okay, like you're weird, and you just keep going on your day. You really don't care. And it's like it's almost like they just want to watch you. Like they want to, like cousins or whatever, they just want to watch you or whatever. They never say what's up or whatever, but they're watching your IG stories or whatever. They don't even hit like or whatever. But I do have cousins that I'm a little closer to, that they're not like that. They're not bad at all. They're really good people and everything, and they show love all the time or whatever. And I return it back. I have a lot of cousins like that, but I also have cousins that be hating too. Like I have a lot of ones that be on some weird hater stuff. You know, you brush it off, or you just don't even care or whatever. And it'll even be disrespectful too. Like they hit you up, and fucking, my bad for cussing. I'm really trying not to do that on here. And like they hit you up or you say what's up and they don't hit you back. It's like kind of disrespectful. Like what do you want? But yeah, basically like they do like little things like that, and this happens with friends too, where they're not really your friends, but like they'll hit you up, and like let's say you don't reply that day or whatever, you hit them back the next day, like they get mad at that. Like that's weird. Like I think people should get back to me on their own time, but like they eventually get back to me, so then it's not really a big deal. But people will like hit you up and like not reply at all, just to see if you're gonna reply to them or something. Like they're just on some weird hater stuff. Like I don't know what they want. And usually when I start seeing this pattern, and the thing is like haters, they tend to do all the same things. You know what I mean? They tend to do all the same things. Like you just notice this pattern, you're like, oh yeah, you're one of those. Like whatever. Just unfollow them. Just unfollow them, get them out of your life as fast as possible. And like little things like that. I felt like getting rid of like, and you think this might not be important to you, but if like you're trying to build a following or something, and that's what I'm currently trying to do. Like I'm not where I want to be. Like I see my stuff growing little by little every day, but get rid of people that aren't supporting. Like unfollow them. Like make them a fan. Like get rid of them like right now. Because like you know how they say like this person thinks he's the main character or whatever. Like nah, I am the main character. Like you best believe I'm the main character. I'm the main character of my life, and I'm gonna run it the way I want. And if you're not showing love, and you're not giving me back like the same respect, or like you're gonna get out of here. Like you're gonna like I don't care. Like get out of here. And that's just how I think. Same thing with females. Like if you're talking to a girl that you want to get, like you're pursuing a relationship with a female or whatever, like if they're on some like weird stuff, like get them out of here. Like why are you gonna like even entertain that? Like just get them out of here for real. But yeah, pretty much that, like things like that. Guys. Let me see what else I could think of. But yeah, like I just like yapping on the camera. But yeah, guys, like basically things like that. Also, like don't compare yourself to people. Like how you compare yourself to like, oh that's ugly, look at this. That's scary. Like I'm just scrolling through my YouTube and look what I see. Like get that evil thing out of here. I don't want to see it. Ew. But yeah, it's like things like that happen, guys. Like and it's like that face is like staring at me too. Hell no, get that thing out of here. But yeah, guys, and I feel like God talks to you too, like in certain ways. Like a lot of people are waiting for God to talk to you, like audibly, whatever, which he. I guess so. My phone ran out of memory. I don't know if that was a spiritual attack or not, because like that face bothered me. Then I showed you guys, and then my phone runs out of memory like right away. But like who knows? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy. But yeah, guys, like basically that. I don't know what I was talking about last. I already forgot. But basically, guys, like yeah, like don't compare yourself to other people. I think that's what I was talking about. Don't compare yourself to other people. Because like you don't know what that person's going through, whatever that person has been through. You're really on your own journey. Like it really doesn't matter like that. Like God could provide everything like any second. Like it could be tomorrow, and God could provide everything. Like it's really not up to you. It's not on your timing. All you have to do is just obey God. There's a verse that says obey God and everything else will be added onto, something like that. I might be wrong about it, but I know that's biblical. Something along those lines is biblical, and I'm gonna find the verse for you guys. Let me see if I could Google that. I could tell you guys the verse right now. Let me see. Obey and all will be added. Let's see. But seek his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. So yeah, basically along those lines, Matthew 6:33. But yeah, guys, like I believe in that. Like if even let's say you don't believe in God, but then you're trying to do everything the right way, and you're trying to be a good person, like good things do come to you. Like good things are gonna come to you. I think that's very accurate because like think about it. Somebody that's like always stealing or whatever. Like they never have peace. You know, like they're still paying a price for whatever they stole because then they never have peace that they could just relax. Like they don't know if the police are just gonna pick them up or something like any second, you know. So it's just really better to just be a good person, get money the right way, and then you know you don't have to deal with consequences like of the law, you know, things like that. Yeah, like, and I feel like this relates to SR because you kind of just want to do the right thing, like when you're on SR, and then things do start going better for you. Like you're seeing your life like level up as you're stacking streaks on streaks. Like you see your life like leveling up. And like I said in my last video, if you do relapse, it's not like you're starting from zero. Like you're really not starting from zero. Like you took a few steps back. Like trust me, there's a penalty for it. Like you're taking a few steps back, but it's not the end of the world. Like you could definitely get back on it, and it's not like when you do get back on it, it's not like you're going back to zero because I've been doing this since 22, I think, around there. So I've been doing this since 2022, and like I really don't know what to tell you because like sometimes I think it's 2023, sometimes I just don't know. Like it's just been on and off. It's been something that I brushed off for a really long time. So it's like, and I started by watching Mark the Messenger. Like shout out to Mark the Messenger. Like I don't agree with everything he says, but I do agree with a lot of things he says, like for sure, with most things he says. But I think there was something about that you could have more than one wife or something. Like that's where I was like, yeah, I don't know about that. But everything else he says is pretty much on point. Like, and I'm willing to be wrong as far as the more than one wife thing. I'm willing to be wrong. Maybe I can be wrong. It's not something that I really care about, so it's not something I like really research if it's biblical that you could do that. But I just really don't care. I really just want one. But even if I could have more than one, I'm probably gonna choose to just have one wife. But yeah, guys, pretty much that. I started with Mark the Messenger. Who else? There was a few that I watched, a few SR channels I watched like in 22. That was like way back then, like 3 years ago. And right now I'm watching more of the low key channels. I feel like I find myself enjoying them more. Yeah, guys, like let me see if I can go on my other YouTube channel. Cause like pretty much my YouTube channel is like flooded with like SR content or whatever. Like that's really what I've been on. Like basically like self-improvement videos or whatever. You even see like people that aren't really that religious like that. As far as I know, like I don't really think they're that religious, but you see people of the world, even they're doing SR, like FedEx Fearless. I think that's his name, FedEx Fearless. He's like he's like trying to do like Kevin Samuel style videos. He talks about SR too, and about how if he doesn't go for at least a month, like after he relapses, if he doesn't go for at least a month, he doesn't feel like he's on point. And I could relate to that for sure. Like I could relate to that. You feel like you're not really on point like that. You feel like you gave up like some things, you know. And basically things like that, guys. Right now, he's really cool, and this is somebody I'm really watching all the time. I'm watching Dayton John. Like I love watching his videos. I even hit him up on the gram just to tell him that I love his videos. And Mizo Spirit, I don't think he's a Christian, but you know, just because he's not a Christian doesn't mean you can't watch his SR content or whatever. They might still have something like nice to say, like something you could apply to your life, you know. And oh yeah, I've been watching Marshall Brockway. I just started watching his stuff, but I've only seen like 2 or 3 of his videos, so I'm not too familiar with him like that yet. But those are the main. My bad, guys. I burped. Those are like the main channels that I'm watching right now. Like, but Dayton John's channel, like I already pretty much watched like 70% of his videos, and he makes like shorter videos. And nothing wrong with that. Like, I really enjoy his videos, like, for real. Like, I be replaying them sometimes when I'm at work. And Meso Spirits. Oh yeah, Regal Change. I watch Regal Change sometimes too. But then he started talking about like psychedelics or whatever, and that's why I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But I do like his channel, and he has a lot of good things or whatever. Oh yeah, Born Again Barbarian is a good one too. I don't watch it. I haven't watched him like that like recently. But yeah. There's a lot of channels, guys, that like SR channels that are like very like trying to get a woman, like constantly. I'm not saying none of the ones I mentioned are like that, but there's some out there that are like, oh yeah, female intention this, female. It's like you kind of stop caring when you're. Look, when I started SR, it was kind of on that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I started with those intentions, but then as time went on, like I started caring less and less about that, and it's like if I'm not gonna entertain a woman if she's not gonna be my wife, then I'm not really gonna waste time like that entertaining them. I'm not saying you can't be friends with a female. You can, but like as far as like in the car community, I do have friends that are females, but like we keep it about cars. Like only like we're like, since I do like paint stuff or whatever, I tell them like, oh yeah, I buy this and that, but I really just keep it to the car stuff only. But yeah. I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's going to be like around 20 minutes since the last clip when it cut out or whatever. But yeah, guys, I genuinely think that was a spiritual attack to like get me like discouraged from finishing this video. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I think I'll record one tomorrow, like around this time too, because sometimes I just can't sleep, guys. Like it'll be like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I can't sleep. And I end up waking up like at like 9, and then I go to work like around 9 or something. But yeah, guys, like if anything, I'll record some at work too. Like let's say, it's because it rains a lot here in Florida, and I cut grass. So if like I have breaks like that, like it just starts raining randomly because it's like that here. I'll just decide to, instead of just sitting in the truck bored or whatever, I'm gonna just drop a SR video for you guys. Like I'm gonna incorporate this into my day more, so I'm not gonna keep giving you guys content. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna just go to sleep because it's 3:28 a.m. right now. All right, so yeah, guys, see you next time. All right, bet.